Hi, Joanna Hodorowska, Nutrition and Motion, Nutrition for Body, Mind, Spirit, and Sport. I am here today to talk to you about how to move from self-loathing to self-love. Several years ago, I got this little plaque from my sister, and of course my brother-in-law was just like, oh my God, that's such the meanest thing to give somebody, especially your sister. But I think it's kind of funny, and it's kind of applicable to what I'm going to be talking about. It says, Dear Lord, if you can't make me thin, please make my friends fat. And this is kind of part of the self-loathing versus self-love issue that is so important when you are talking about trying to be more healthy and trying to start the new year in a better direction. How do you move from self-love to, or self-loathing to self-love? For me, it's been a lot of Path to Heal sessions to help work on some of those emotional traumas that have actually caused me to look in the mirror and go, ew, look at those thunder thighs, oh my God. And rather than doing that, I kind of look and go, you know, without those thighs, I would not be the athlete that I am. It's because of all those activities that I love to do that my body is able to do the things that it's able to do, and so the food no longer becomes an issue. And if you notice, nobody really is paying attention to your flaws. The only person that sees those flaws is you. You're the only one, that's your worst critic. If you could see yourself in the same light that other people saw you at, they would see you as the beautiful, passionate person you really are, and they would not see that, you know, you're not fitting in the clothes the way that you want to fit. They're not going to meet you and say, hey, are you at your goal weight today? Because if you are not, I am not going to talk to you. You know, it's kind of ridiculous. So you are not the weight on the scale. You are not the way your clothes fit. You are a beautiful, strong, passionate person. You are the person that people love because you're you. So with the Path to Heal work that I do, you can either come for private sessions or you can come to the Embody the Wholeness of Your Life classes. But the Path to Heal energy work that I do helps identify where those emotional traumas are so that we can get past the illusion of lack of self-worth and lack of worthiness of being loved, and the issues that create more emotional trauma and that are building on the emotional trauma that was caused sometime in childhood when somebody denied one of our basic needs for, sometimes it was just a hug. I want to go play, and you know, mom and dad said, no, I don't have time for that. So a lot of times we end up shutting down because of this, and later on in life it becomes a addiction with food, or it becomes a constant overwhelmed state that we're in, and we end up choosing foods that are comfort foods. And they're especially that case in the winter when you have the winter doldrums and it's dark, it's snowy, it's cold, and all you want to do is just eat more of those comfort foods. But those are really addressing the emotional imbalance. So one of the ways to be more loving to yourself is actually treat yourself to a Path to Heal session. Treat yourself to the 8-week Embody the Wholeness of Your Life course for 8 consecutive weeks on either Mondays or Tuesday afternoons. And we can address some of those emotional traumas from childhood that are keeping you in a place of self-loathing rather than in a place of self-love. And honestly, this is what I've been doing for the last 7-8 years, is doing these Path to Heal sessions, because I have those issues too. You know, after the holidays, yeah, my clothes are not fitting the same way that they did, but guess what? The impression that everybody has is, oh, well, you know, you're tall, you're thin, you've got it all put together. Well, you know what? I don't have it all put together all the time, and sometimes I still look in the mirror and go, oh, God, is that really... Wait, nobody even notices that part. What are you doing? Why don't you remember what you can do? Look, reconnect with the fun things that you do. Reconnect with the things that are fun, the things that are fulfilling. And you know what? People love you more when you're actually having fun and you're happy. So if you want to find that place of happy and self-love, come to one of the Path to Heal sessions. Give me a call at www.nutrition.net, and we can set up a time that we can talk about what your situation is and see if the Path to Heal is actually a good fit for you. Or just come to one of the classes at night at www.nutritioninmotion.net/wholeness and come to the group classes. We can really make a dent and change that self-loathing into self-love. This is the year. Don't wait any longer. This is the year to take care of you, because you are the most important person, and we need you to love you at the biggest capacity that you can. Joanna Hodorowska, Nutrition and Motion, nutrition for body, mind, spirit, and sport.